Hey guys, welcome to my channel. That sounded official. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a review and demo of the new Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. So when I got home from work, this package was on my doorstep. Urban Decay did send this to me in PR. So this was the PR package they sent to me. It says, oh, I was like, wait, it said something fun. So it had this carton on the outside of it and then you just slid it off. So it says unmute your neutral. So you just open it up like that. And then there's the box. And they also sent along their primer potion. So they sent me their primer potion with the new palette. And so this is what the cardboard looks like. Super cute, like all their other Naked palettes it looks like. And this is the palette itself. So this new Naked palette is like squishy, like it's kind of upholstered. It's super cute, I really like it. And it seems to be thinner, like it seems thinner to me. It looks pretty sleek. So this is it, and that is the inside of it. I also love how they made these pan sizes bigger. So I really like that because, I mean, these are going to be your transition shades normally here in this one, like an all over crease color. So I like that they made them bigger because you're going to use that more. So in comparison, this is the original Naked palette, and then this is the new Naked palette. So the new Reloaded one. I really, really like this packaging. It doesn't seem to be that much. It's like a tiny bit longer. Just like a little bit, and just like a tiny bit thinner, but it's super cute. I really like the packaging, and I like the color story too. So it's got like all the neutrals that you need, and then this really pretty pinky corally color right here. So yeah, so this is the new palette. We're going to be doing a demo of it today, and I'll create an eye look and let you know how it performs. So my favorite palette last year was the Born to Run palette by Urban Decay. I just thought it was the perfect palette. It had, you know, a good mix of colors, and the formula was really good, and the like shimmer shades in there were super good. So that, I hope that this is the formula that's in here because I really liked that. Okay, now let's talk about this primer potion. I don't use eyeshadow primer a lot. I usually just use concealer because I'm lazy. But so this is the packaging, and I swear to you, I have the like old school eyeshadow. This is old. I don't use it. It's probably like, how old is this? It's super old, but do y'all remember this little one? I've had this forever, and I just keep it up on my shelf with the rest of my Urban Decay stuff. I just thought it was hilarious that I still had it. Let's see if that'll focus. Oh, nostalgia. Okay, anyway, so this new packaging is a lot better because you can actually squeeze out all the product. So yeah, so let's look at the inside of these. So original palette, of course, is on the top, and the new Reloaded palette is on the bottom. So actually not very similar, but it's still like a good mix of neutrals. And I mean, everybody loved the original Naked palette. I also wanted to do a quick comparison of it to the Anastasia Sultry palette because the shades are pretty similar. So I'll do a comparison of these. So the top, of course, is Anastasia, and the bottom is Urban Decay. So pretty similar. I mean, this pinky shade right here is a lot brighter than this one. But I mean, this is just a basic neutral palette. So I would say if you have this, the Sultry palette by Anastasia, you may not need this one, but let's see how she performs. Okay, so we've got the hair pinned back. So I just got off work not that long ago. Oops. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in forever. And I'm just gonna tap it out with my finger because I'm a heathen. I don't know. And if you hear my dog, please just ignore him. I'm telling you, I can't remember the last time I used an eyeshadow primer. I guess I don't really go anywhere where my eyeshadow needs to stay put for a long period of time. because I'm just going to work and I usually just put bronzer in my crease. Okay, so we did that. Now I'm just gonna take this no name brush. It's like a little fluffy brush. Is that shimmery? He's just gonna walk in and out of here. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that brush and go into Bribe. I thought it said Bride at first. So it's just this bone color shade right here. Is that gonna get on your nerves if this is here? I mean, I can try to... I'm not a professional, okay? Okay. There we go. So I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. I guess I should zoom you in, huh? Just don't look at my eyebrows because I'm growing them out. I'm trying to grow them out. Is that okay? Is that better? Is anybody else trying to grow out their brows? Like, mine aren't that bad. It's just, especially on this side, I have this scar here and it just makes my eyebrows so weird. I don't know. I just want to do less to them. Like, just, I want to do less. There's not a lot of kick up on this white shade, this bone shade that I'm using, so that's cool. That doesn't super bother me though. Okay. So that was Bribe. I'll show you the pan. If it'll focus. See, it just had that very minimal amount of kick up right there. Next, I am gonna go into another color. So I'm gonna go into Blur, which is this shade on the end as a transition shade, and this is Eve. I thought this was my Sigma brush. There we go. So this is going to be the Sigma E38. Just like that, and I'm gonna put Blur into my crease. Like so. Okay, so now I want to go into Retro, which is the corally color. And this is the M330 by Morphe. So my battery just died. I just put a new battery in there. True story, my husband knows that I'm really bad about charging things, so he got me 2 extra batteries for my camera for Christmas. Okay, and like I said, I'm just gonna go into the corally color. It's called Retro. We're just gonna put that in the crease, like so. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, that might be like my new favorite color. That's so pretty. Okay, that is super pretty. That's really pretty. How many times am I gonna say that's really pretty? Okay, I really like that. I'm gonna scoot you out just a little. Okay, so that's what we're going for. That's what we've got going for us so far. I'm a really big fan of that shade Retro that we just used. Let's see. What do I want to do next? Okay, so I'm gonna take Bucked. It's this 3rd shade down right here. Like a really pretty taupey color. Okay, I'm gonna take that on a Y19 brush from Morphe. Okay, and we're just gonna go a little bit lower. Okay, I want to deepen up that outer edge, so I'm going to take Endgame, this dark brown right here, and put it in that outer V. Okay, so we deepen that up just a little bit. I kind of want to do my lower lash line now, so I think I'm going to take Buck, that taupey shade right there, on a M506, just like a small brush like that, and I'm going to go underneath. And then I'm going to take Endgame, that dark brown shade. I thought I brought my tiny brush over here. Okay, so I'm going to take it on this small Luxie 141, I think is what it says, and just go on that outer corner. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Now I want to take just a flat, oh dang, I chipped that, like a flat concealer brush right here, and I want to do a shimmer. Okay, Angel Fire right here is like calling my name. Let me see if I can get it to focus on that. I mean, look how pretty that is. Oh, so pretty. Okay, let's see how it looks on the eye. So I'm gonna try it without spritzing it or anything. Let me zoom you in. So like I said, I'm gonna try it without spritzing the brush and see what we get. I mean, it's still really pretty. Okay, let's see if we can make it a little more intense by giving it a spray, which I would normally do anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. Okay, so this is what we're working with now. I really love that Angel Fire, the shimmer color. It is so beautiful. So yeah. Oh, there's a plastic thing on this mirror. I was like, why can't I see myself? Okay. So I really like the way that that looks. I could probably do a little bit more blending right here. Okay, so it blended really well. There wasn't a ton of fallout, so that's good. So I'm going to finish this eye look and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the completed look. I really like the way that it turned out. I am a little bit mad because I don't love the eyelashes that I used. The band was really thick and it took a lot of me like bending it on my eye to make it work, but anyway. It's fine. So the palette's really good. I thought it blended amazing. I liked that it had that pop of coral in there. So so this palette retails for $44. And I got it for free, so it's kind of hard to gauge whether, oh, is this worth your money? Because I didn't pay for it. But I like to keep in mind that I don't make a lot of money an hour, and I would have to work multiple hours to pay for this palette. Do I think it's worth it? So $44, you get what, 12 shades? So you get 12 shades and 4 of the pans are bigger. I think that's a pretty good deal. The colors in here are awesome. Like, they blended really well. They're beautiful. You can wear this palette literally every day. So I think it's a great, I think it's a great value. If you have the Sultry palette, I wouldn't necessarily say that you need the Naked Reloaded palette. I want to do some comparison swatches for you. Okay, so this is going to be Retro out of the Urban Decay palette. And then I'm going to do Bloom out of Anastasia. It looks like Retro is a little bit more warm toned. Okay. Let me wipe that off. Okay, so this right here, the more, cool tone pinky, is from Anastasia's palette. And then this is retro from Urban Decay. Let's see. So there is a similar silver shade. This is Dreamweaver right here, and it's kind of similar to Cyborg in the Anastasia palette. So well, it's not actually similar at all. So the Urban Decay one is more of like a gunmetal, which is going to be, can you see that? I should have done this differently. Okay, so this right here is Cyborg, and then this right here is Dreamweaver. In the pan, they both look like really pretty silver shimmer shades, but you know, like I said, the Urban Decay one is more like a gunmetal. Reputation, it's like a Taylor Swift song. Okay, so this is going to be Reputation, and it looks a little bit like rose quartz. Maybe not, which I like Reputation a little bit more. Okay, so the first shade on this right here, that's Reputation, and then this one right here is Rose Quartz. So Reputation and Rose Quartz, I mean, they're a little bit similar. So yeah, it's got some similar shades in there. So like I said, if you have the Sultry palette, I don't necessarily think that you need the Reloaded palette unless you just collect shadows and you just really like them. I do think this is worth $44. I mean, like I said, it blends really well. The formula reminds me of the Born to Run palette that Urban Decay came out with last year, and that was probably my favorite palette that came out all year long. I really do like that they did the two larger pan sizes on each side. I think that's awesome. Are these other pan sizes the same? I mean, they look about the same pan size as the original ones, besides the larger ones. Like, all these in the center look like the same size as the original, but there are the 4 larger pan sizes. How many times am I gonna say pan sizes? I don't know. Okay, so you can get this on Urban Decay's website right now. I think it launches on March 4th for like Ulta and Sephora. But yeah, I really do like the packaging, how it's like cushiony. I think the formula is really good. It did blend really well. And I super like the makeup look that we did. The neutral look, which, I mean, this palette is perfect for neutrals. It's really good. So those are my final thoughts. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk about. Okay, so yeah, I really like the way that the look turned out. I thought that the palette blended amazing. I created a nice neutral look, which this palette is perfect for neutral looks. I mean, it's a neutral palette. Yeah, and I've already had a couple of my friends, like my sister-in-law, already text me saying that they want to go buy it because I did some like swatches on my Snapchat, and if you don't follow me on Snapchat, you should. I'll link it down below, and also my Instagram. So yeah, so the only reason they send me PR is because of my Instagram. I have a larger audience there, so I have more friends on Instagram than here on YouTube, but hoping to change that. Okay, so I'm gonna go edit this video and get it up for y'all, so that way you'll have a you know, an idea of how the palette works and whether or not it's worth your money before the palette launches. So yeah, I think that's everything.